Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. We're going to review a local beer this evening, and it was just released a couple days ago, Saturday, 3 days ago, from Pizza Port. And I mean, there's a bunch of locations for Pizza Port, but we'll say Carlsbad just to be safe. This is bacon and eggs, and that can art is amazing. It's an egg holding hands with a piece of bacon, waving at surfers. This was a special can release that Pizza Port did on Saturday. I don't know if they have plans on like making this a regular release. I hope they do, because I really, really like this beer. This has always been a draft only offering from them. And I did notice that beer used to be, I think that beer was like 9.5%, almost 10%. This beer is 8%. So it just says bacon and eggs, Imperial Coffee Porter. Brewed and canned at Pizza Port Brewing, Carlsbad, California. Pizza Port, I mean, one of my favorite local breweries. I love their food, I love their beer. Swami's is one of my favorite beers in the entire world. So super stoked on this one. We've been reviewing a lot of hoppy beers lately, so figured we would review this. So yeah, this was canned on March 2nd, so 3 days old. I know I always talk about not caring about freshness and stuff, but they say with coffee beers to drink them fresh, so that's what we're gonna do. So let's go ahead and check this one out. Killer value for this beer, by the way, in my opinion. 6 packs of 16-ounce cans were $20. So, whoa, I can smell coffee from there. A lot of beers these days, you're getting hoppy beers in 4 packs for $20. You're getting 2 extra cans of an 8% porter with coffee in it for the same price. So I think that's an awesome deal. I don't know if I'm in the minority about that. You guys can let me know. I'm not sure. So we're going to use our 4 Brewers glass because it is amazing. And I realize I don't have any Pizza Port glassware. I really need to pick some of that up. So it's seriously, it's so much coffee in this garage right now. A little breakfast for dinner and a monster head on that. Wow. Did we pour that too aggressive? Maybe. That's like 3 fingers of head. That's crazy. It's just like that crazy mocha khaki, just like almost kind of cola-ish bubbles. Very, I don't know, it's very bubbly, but it's also like really, really like fluffy at the same time, if that makes any sense. But it poured like that, seriously, it's so much, there's so much coffee. It poured like that kind of light brown. It's, you know, almost pitch black in the glass. There's some like red hues at the bottom of this glass, but it looks absolutely awesome. And that whale glassware though, if you guys are not subscribe to 4 Brewers on YouTube, go to their channel. I know I said it last time I used this glass, but they are awesome, awesome dudes, so check them out for sure. That head is actually dissipating quite quickly, but yeah. Let's go and shove our nose in it. Like I said, it's coffee for days. Yeah, it's like the most intense coffee aroma. There's awesome, it's rich and roasty. So much coffee though. I mean, it's called an Imperial Coffee Porter. It smells almost like a breakfast stout. It is. It's so much coffee, just like a cup of black coffee. There's chocolate in there, and it's just like rich and roasty. This smells like, I mean, on a Saturday morning, if you come downstairs, you know, and you make yourself some coffee while you're cooking breakfast. Not quite to like that pancake kind of thing. I always kind of equate the pancake thing with like maple beers, but if you like coffee beers, that head is almost all the way gone now. You'll love the way that this beer smells. It is. It's coffee for days. So let's go ahead and taste it. Cheers. Yeah, that's so good. It's just so freaking tasty, so flavorful, so much freaking coffee. Seriously, it's coffee for days. I don't think I've tasted this much coffee in a beer since I drank Coffee and Cigarettes from Cellar Maker. That beer was much more chocolatey with the coffee. This is just straight coffee. If you like coffee beers, you will absolutely lose your mind over this beer. It is crazy. But it's very easy drinking for an 8% beer. Alcohol is well hidden. It does. It reminds me of like a Founder's Breakfast Stout. I mean, it is 8% and it's called an Imperial Porter, but you're definitely not chewing on it. It's like the medium minus mouthfeel, but this is breakfast in a glass. This is just, it is straight roasted coffee with like a little bit of chocolate in there. Crazy. This beer is awesome. yeah, and like I said, for the value, I mean, this is an amazing beer. It's just as good as I remember it on draft. I do though. I think it was like 9.5%, so I'm not really sure what the deal is with the ABV, but definitely a beer that if you're outside of the San Diego area, I would trade for this. If you're into coffee beers, you will love this. The bitterness, just that coffee roasted bitter, and it's not like that acrid kind of crazy. Like sometimes with coffee beers, it can get like metallic tasting to me for whatever weird reason. But this is straight coffee beans. Like you're chewing on coffee beans, maybe with like a little bit of like chocolate, not quite like chocolate covered coffee beans, but there's that kind of chocolatey cocoa thing in there too. But if you like coffee, you'll like this beer. I mean, this is an A beer for me. It's awesome. I would definitely recommend people seeking this out. Like I said, it was only released at Pizza Port locations, but I mean, you should be able to get this no problem. I don't know if it's sold out. I don't know. I know I'm sending some of these to share with some friends, so hopefully we'll see some other reviews of this soon. But yeah, definitely seek this out. Pizza Port makes some awesome beers. Like I said, I don't know if they're planning on canning this regularly. I would love to have this in their rotation because Swami's is awesome. They do a session beer that's really, really good. They started canning I think it was a red ale shark bite. Kook, their double IPA, when that beer is fresh, it's really, really good. They make awesome beers. So definitely seek this one out. I would recommend trading for this one. I mean, you don't have to go crazy over it, but definitely try and get your hands on this one because it is awesome stuff. 8% porter that it tastes like coffee in a glass. So yeah, that is bacon and eggs. If we're giving it like a numeric grade, like 95, 96, awesome stuff. Especially for a coffee porter, it drinks more like a breakfasty kind of a stout. So if you guys have had it on draft and you're local, leave a comment. Let me know if you like it as much as I do. I really dig this beer. And if you got your hands on some cans, let me know what you thought of that. If you traded for some and you had it, let me know if you had it. Just let's talk about it. So yeah, that's it. I'm out of here. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.